we thought, oh, it'd be a nice treat to you go home with a surprise that it's missing, that you've taken it off. But the good news, it's nothing, you know, been there for a while. They really are stuck in there. Do you see that one come out though? This one here, a little pressure, just pushing against your bone here, your cheekbone, so that I have some traction.
So what are you pushing with?
It's called a Comedone extractor. I'll show you in just a second. Just kind of trying to ease it out delicately.
So for at home, the one thing I wouldn't do would be cut.
Yeah, because sometimes they're kind of expose it so I can take it out. There we go. That's why I'm saying it's very popular. There's some right here. Look at these. These are good ones. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn your head a little bit more so you get a good angle there.
Oh, you're going to be perfect.
He is. She's gonna go. She's gonna dance extra with you. She's gonna not. You're not gonna get off the dance
Hip
floor.
surgery, did you hear that?
Then you better dance. Oh, dance away.
A week from Wednesday.
Sorry, pinch.
Hip replacement surgery.
Really?
I went in.
No wonder the sorry dear.
My second visit to this doctor, and the first time I was ready and he was ready, and he was so disappointed he didn't get to do his persuasion conversation. I was like, when can you do this?
Oh, you're ready for it, huh?
Yeah.
Much clean. There are little pores that are, I mean, they're little, they're within there. You are. Look at that one. It's still a little, there's a little sac lining right there. Still fighting me. That one was almost like a milli instead. It shelled out really well. There you go. Wanted to know what this, and we thought, oh, it'd be a nice treat to you go home with a surprise that it's missing, that you've taken it off. But the good news, it's nothing to worry about. It's just a giant whitehead, essentially. You know, this one I might need a little snip because it feels like the sac is a little adherent. But let's see what I can do with it. I'm just putting some pressure on you. I'm squeezing that area. I'm trying to squeeze all that contents out. Sometimes I can tell. I think the white heads, they kind of, when I push down on it, we can see they kind of come up, but they're stuck. Partway. I'm going to put a little more. Go. I think we got that actually. Let's see here. Get me a little scissor if you don't mind. And I'm going to push against it again. Right when I have it pushed. Let's see if my little snip, and try to snip a little bit out. See that? Okay, I know the light is tough there. Looks like I almost got to hold on just a little bit more. Okay, let's see it again. I got it all up for the most part, so the rest of it is just a tiny little thread of sac, if anything. Oh wait, there's still something. Look at that. There's still something under there. A little bit of a never-ender here, because I think when I work on it a little bit more and a little bit more, I see some little something there. It's a cyst that keeps on giving, right? There we go. nice and flat. It feels nice and flat. You're gonna have a little proof that you're here with your, that you were here and you didn't go somewhere else instead. You didn't go shopping like I might go. You ready?
Oh, God.
You're gonna look good after this.
You're too much.
Let's see, a little pressure here.
I used to be able to get them out,
Yeah, now they've
But
kind of
they're-
gone out of control.
but they are so tough.
Yeah, they are. You have to really, that's why you kind of have to see a dermatologist or something for this, because you have to make a nick in the skin to be able to express them. And that would hurt, number one, if you were doing it without numbing. Let's see, there's a little bit of, the little, almost like a little sac there. I'm going to push against you and do one more little nick. This one's not coming out without a fight. I got to push against your orbital bone here. Here he comes. I see it there. Come on. Oh, look, one from the side's coming out. Look at that one. You're going to have to come take a look at this afterwards, sweetie. You're going to like it too. It was probably fun for you to remove them, right? Or did you not like, you don't mind removing these? Did they not bother you so much?
I usually get rid of them myself.
Yeah, you couldn't tolerate them yourself. You saw, you missed a big one being removed. There's one
That-
under there. See that one? It's stuck under there.
Yeah.
So let me make another little nick. I'm not hurting you, right?
No.
Okay.
I can just go to sleep now.
Oh, you
and
could.
pray for
That's
you.
fine.
It's
Go up one
all
more. There's one right there. See? Popped out.
Yeah, they are hard to get out.
They are. Here's
There was
another
a-
bigger one
one
that you
big
might
one.
feel a little pinch here. I got rid of the bigger ones there.
Did you?
Gosh, she doesn't even feel that, and I know I didn't numb that area. Let's see if I can push this out of that hole. There we go. Isn't that a good one?
Mm-hmm.
Still more coming. This one under here was a little deeper, then I'm just gonna push around and make sure. I think there's another letters right here. They're trying to hide from us. Right there. And then a kind of a bigger one right here. There we go.
Yeah, some of them were whiteheads, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Some of them were white and some of them were black. The black ones just means they were probably exposed to the air, so they're more oxidized. They're oxidized.
Uh-huh.
See, that one has a little casing in it. I can push it and I can push it out, but it's stuck. I have to take a little tux and
Is there
really go
any-
out in the town.
Is there any way to prevent
Look
them?
at that one. Just kept going. You know, you can try Retin-A. A little Retin-A can sometimes help to prevent them from reforming, but once you get them, you really have to remove them to take them out completely. Arteries squeezing on them. You need one of these instruments, don't you? That one's is not that big, I think. Oh, sorry, sweetie. Pushed against you. She's like, I'm never. Oh, that one doesn't want. There we go.
If we get them early enough,
They won't maybe big, maybe, but
is it?
oh, you have a couple over on this side, that's for sure. This one a little bit.
That one? No,
No, not really. You've kind of squeezed it before, no?
no,
It's just
not that one.
it's too deep under the skin for you to get to. There it goes. So it's nice and flat now. Wait a minute. There's a little bit something left. No, you got it all there. Okay, turn your head. And I'm gonna extract this one here. That was a good one. All right. Good. See us? We're becoming blackhead animals.
I see.
Pinch one layer just to make sure you're okay. You okay here?
Uh-huh.
Good. I'm just gonna nick a couple of them so they make them easier to extract here.
Well, the blackhead is simply an intense accumulation of dirt in the skin?
Yeah, it's
Or
like
is it
a
fungus,
pore
or-
that no fungus, no fungus. It's just a pore that gets. I'm gonna put pressure on you because I gotta push them out, and they're just clogged, and they just get. And now they get because they're open. A little pressure. I know I gotta push on you. They get oxidized. The surface gets oxidized, so that's what makes them that dark color. If they were covered, they wouldn't. They would become whiteheads. But they're called solar comedones in these areas because I think it has a lot to do with a lot of sun exposure here, and our skin gets a little more lax and our pores get a little bit more dilated.
But I need sun exposure to get my vitamin D, don't I?
Well, you can take that orally though too.
Oh,
see?
really?
And we usually get enough sun exposure too, you know. Sorry, I gotta push against you here, but I gotta squeeze some of these out. They're stuck in there. I know. See what it's like the dentist now all of a sudden, huh? I'm squeezing on you. Let me see if I gotta nix some of these a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you lived there most of your life?
No. We retired 5 years ago.
Oh, where'd you guys move from?
Well, overseas, I've been.
You were overseas.
I've had a foreign career for. We've lived and worked in 12 countries.
Oh my goodness! What was your favorite country to live in?
Oh, I love them all, but I suppose Costa Rica and Greece were the favorites.
Oh, where were you in Greece?
Athens. I was at the embassy.
I've been to both Costa Rica and Greece.
Oh,
I
they're
love Greece, but I was on the islands.
Oh, which one do you remember?
I went to
There's so many.
Yeah, I went to Corfu.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
Eos, Santorini, and Mykonos.
Oh, they're all classical islands, of course.
All the classic ones. Yeah. That was when I was in medical school. I got to take a little trip with another
how nice.
girl in medical school, and we took a little adventure there. And that was when it was like so safe. I mean, I remember we didn't even like plan where we were staying the next day. We would just
Yes.
arrive in an
Oh,
island,
you don't
and there'd
have
be
to,
an
you don't
older
have
Greek woman there
Yes.
that couldn't speak any
Sure.
English, and she would just motion us to get in her car and check out her house. We'd have a room rented, you know.
That's the way it still goes.
I don't know about nowadays with the.
Well,
things
several of the
going
lovely
on.
islands, of course, the Dodecanese near Turkey have gotten terrible publicity because of the
Yeah.
tens of thousands of refugees fleeing there and many drowning. And it's not a very long.
Oh, is that where they've taken the photos of them drowning?
Yeah, it's the Dodecanese. There are 12. That's what it means, Dodecanese, 12 islands, and somehow Greece got them after the war and all.
Sorry, I'm pushing hard. Some of these, I was trying to get these two right here. They are just sticklers. They've been here with you for a while, so
Yes, I
they
think
don't
so.
want to come out that easily. I have to make an opening. Oh.
Well, you got
Beauty
to
is pain.
You got to get
See?
them.
There we go. That came out now. Just need one little nick there. Oh, you're good.
But we don't want them to come back.
No, we don't. Let me get one up here.
I didn't know I had so many on that side.
I know. You actually, most people have more on the
bigger ones on the left side.
On the left side. Do you know why?
Why?
Because of sun exposure. We usually get more on that side because of that side. It's a driving side. But
Oh,
you,
that's
growing up
true.
maybe in a country where you don't get as much sun exposure on this side.
I know I've been in
you
sunny
may not.
countries, Nigeria and
But
Costa
sometimes
Rica
they
is
drive on
sunny.
the other side of the. Okay, they're just higher up in your brow here. Okay, one little baby pinch here again. Okay, baby pinch here. So did you hear there's a Whole Foods going to be opening up between
Here?
Upland and Claremont?
Oh, that'll be good
I'm
for you.
excited about that. Are you going to go there? What do you think?
Yeah, my daughter's a great fan of Whole Foods.
Yeah, I know. It's nice that we're going to have one here.
But we are Trader Joe's. Of course, we don't have to shop a lot because we get our main meal at Pilgrim Place.
Ah, do they have pretty good meals there too?
Oh, yeah, it's quite good, except it's not, I'm diabetic, and
Oh.
it's not diabetic sensitive as is a hardly kitchen. That's why I went to Greece not for Greece,
That's
to
right.
Spain.
Yeah. Oh, you
My,
went to Spain, I
my,
thought
my
you-
daughter-in-law is a fantastic cook, and she prepared my meals for 3 months.
Well, how darn it! You have to go all the way to Spain to get a special specially diet like
yes,
that, huh?
Yes.
And you
Of
lost
course,
a
it
lot
was
of weight
family
there,
visit.
didn't you?
I did lose some weight, yes, and I started walking more vigorously.
Oh, it did you well then, huh? Do you
We
miss
were-
it there?
we were
Do you
in-
miss it? It was probably so beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely. It's we were in Cordoba. Have you ever heard of that
yeah,
city?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
It's a wonderful city to visit. It's got the great mosque with the cathedral built in the middle of it.
Ah,
Fantastic.
just must be gorgeous. Was there a lot of places for you to be able to walk, like even in town there?
Well,
or did
in
you-
fact, we had to walk because my son's apartment was right 100 feet from the Great Gate into the walled city. So, the entire one direction, you had to walk because there are no cars allowed in the walled city.
Exciting.
And the other was in beautiful parkland, so we walked a lot. And about every 25 feet, there's a lovely cafe, outdoor cafe for coffee for me, beer and wine for the Spaniards. It's a very relaxing city.
Yeah, everything's very, they take it easy, don't they? There's no one really
Well,
in a rush.
they work hard, but they relax
do?
a lot too.
A
Yeah.
lot of, do they do a lot of the little siestas?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, most of the workers seem to get up by 7 or 8, and the offices are open by 9, but they all close down at 2 for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
The
reopen
naps
from 4
you
to
can
8,
take.
and then dinner is after 8.
I know. I think that's remarkable.
It's an interesting lifestyle.
It is.
But the Spaniards that we saw worked very hard. Of course, they were,
You know, for a little while. But now you're back. You're back dancing.
Right, yeah, we were dancing.
That's nice. You okay?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, she had hip replacement surgery.
Goodness sakes. How many hips have you had now?
Well, 2 times on the right. The left one seems to be hanging in there just fine, but the right one came loose. So,
Get up at a higher angle. Come down at like straight. Yeah. I'm gonna just push all these out here. It'll look nicer then because you got this little cluster of freckles. The blackhead freckles.
so the last time after you did this, you had him putting something.
Oh, a little retin-A maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it got real irritated,
It
and then he kept
did.
with it, and it cooled back.
It helped. Oh, okay. Yeah, and sometimes initially, especially, people get irritated by retin-A. But that's why you look a few years younger, huh?
Yeah.
My boy toy. Huh?
Yeah, he is. So cute. I like that name. People are going to see you on the street now and call you Boy Toy, huh?
Yeah, because you'll be famous in 10
Yeah.
cameras and
Go
video.
look at my cheek. That's the famous part. And you, it looks like you kind of avoid a little shaving up here. Or no, you just get,
I avoid shaving altogether.
oh, you
Drives like crazy.
There's a couple little bit up here. I'm sorry, a little pressure here. Need to get you back on that retin-A, I think, because it's not,
So how does the retin-A?
it helps to soften these to make them
Oh, I
easier
see,
to
see.
extract.
Oh, okay.
But let me see the side of his nose. I did numb this little part here. Let's see if that helped you here. Some pretty good ones right here. He's very gentle with his face, I think, so he doesn't squeeze too hard. But here we got, so they come out easy. Look at those on his nose. Can you see those are on that side coming out? Behind on this side behind her, you can even see there. I know.
Jeez, how many are there?
There's a good amount. Look at that on your nose. Okay. If you need a break, you just tap out. Tap out for a moment.
I thought there were like 1 or 2. Oh, bad.
No, you have about 50 or so, at least on this side here. You just have an oily nose. That's what's keeping you looking young, though, too. That's actually helped dramatically already, though. Just gonna pull it on your nostril here. See, you have me do the dirty work
It won't
instead
let
of your
me.
wife. You let her garden.
I don't have any numbing
Yeah.
material to offer him.
Well, we didn't numb this part, as he knows.
Yeah. As a tear comes down his eyes.
Oh, but look at all those. They were just asking to come out. All right. Okay. Take a breath. Relax. For a
Like
moment.
my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bringing tears to my eyes, honey.
Oh, I do that. I make men cry all day. I think we got everything pretty good right here. And you had a, let me just get the tip right here, your nose.
What?
The tip of your nose. You still have all these oil glands right here. Look at that. All right, we're good over here. I'm going to come up to your forehead just a little bit. I think give it a couple here. Okay, the other side's easier. I'm going to move to the other side. Do the opposite. Turn your head a little bit this way. Good. I'm going to just kind of put a little nick in your skin here. You should be numb right here. It's a pretty sizable little blackhead he's got right here. Because it's right here in your orbital, within your orbital rim, I'm going to pull down on your eye so that I can use your orbital bone to kind of gently squeeze it out here. Your wife's getting excited about that.
So now, is that retin-A not supposed to be near the eyes?
It just that I think it can irritate your eye. I mean, you just don't want to be foolish with it. You're not sticking it in your eye. It's not like an eye drop because it will irritate you. But it's okay to use it close, along your eye with it, because that's where a lot of people have lines and issues anyways. So you can use it around the area, but I think that cautionary kind of message you see you probably read that in its care instructions. Just don't put it in your eyeball or get it in your eye, because it'll probably sting. There we go. Oh, we got that one. It just needed a little bit of nudging. A little nudge. There we go. That was a good one, I think. Let me just make sure. Sometimes there's little parts that just like to stay around. See, I think it's just a little bit of some hidden contents there, but that should heal great. Good. Okay, let's go on this side of your nose here a little bit. Your favorite part. Doing so great. So how are all your grandkids? Are all good?
They are great.
That's nice.
We bought tickets from Milwaukee.
No.
Oh, we haven't bought them yet, but we're getting ready to go up and see them again.
Oh, lovely. Sorry, I know he's giving me the elbow. And I can tell it hurts because his little blood is rushing back to that little area we did on his. Okay, almost there. Okay.
Good.
You asked for this. But
I asked how it looked.
Darn it. I was so excited though. You're making my Monday, you see? This side's not so bad, so I'm almost done here. Okay, you don't like it. Okay, done.
I'm done. Good.
Done.
Good.
Wait. I gotta
good.
just do these over here, and then we're done. Wait, I already
Just
put
like a
numbing in
woman.
them. I already put numbing on them. Here.
We don't even feel this much of that.
No, you're gonna feel that. One little pinch here, and a pinch here. You have fewer over here. You remember why?
Why?
Do you remember why you have fewer over here on this side than the other side?
Mm-mm.
Because you drive the car. Remember I told you that before. You get more sun exposure on your left side. So pretty much everybody, almost everybody we see, unless you grew up in London or something, I guess. You grew up driving on the other side of the road. They have more solar comedones on that side. I got this one on top of your head. Get rid of too. Video there. Almost dropped it on you. Careful. Drop. I don't want to have you walking off with stuff falling off of you. Can you bear to watch the show, or did you? That are probably from the sun and over time. Sometimes they have to be softened up a little bit with a little bit of Renova. I know it's pinchy a little bit. So sometimes they are hard to get because they're kind of dried up and sticky under there. That's why giving someone giving them a little steaming their skin a little bit, or giving them a little Renova.
Moki.
Moki?
M-O-K-I.
Oh. Does that mean something? Moki.
No, it's more of a Hawaiian name.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Are you guys from Hawaii? Or
No.
you love Hawaii?
No.
Oh. Now I have more questions. No.
He doesn't look like him. He's Hawaiian either.
He doesn't look Hawaiian either?
No.
That's funny. Maybe it just means you want to be in Hawaii.
He's very sick. I don't think he's going to make it.
Oh no.
His liver enzymes were so high that it went right off the chart. The range was like 60 to...
Is he older? Has he been alive? Make sure he's comfortable and everything. Whatever he is, hopefully he comes out of this. I'm jabbering on because I'm doing double duty here, trying to talk and remove these amazing blackheads too. Someone's hungry. I'll try to get you home soon to go back to your puppy. Usually get more sun on the left side in America. It's a little stuck. Let's see if I can. Again, hold on a second. Looks pretty good. Alright, I think we got most of these. There's a couple here. I'll try to get more. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get 2 more in here, and then I'm gonna. So he has just little pinches where I pinch these areas, so they just do like a tiny, you know, when you nick the skin, a little slow ooze, but that won't persist and they should heal great. Sometimes they stain a little bit, so sometimes we can't get them out completely, but at least we made an opening and they'll probably ease up a little bit. Okay, great. Well, these are, these kind of blackheads you have here are called Farver Rakusho, because they're named after 2 doctors, I think, actually, and they're from the sun. So a little pressure, I'm going to squeeze these out here.
And he's not in with sun.
Well, back in the day, when he was driving you around, he was a chauffeur, you see? That's why he's mainly on this side.
He likes to drive, yes.
He does? Okay. Not hurting you too bad, am I? I hope not. You're okay? Just trying to get some of these out if I can. They've been in there for a while, and I don't want to push too hard on you.
You can't bother me. You can't hurt me.
Really? It's like,
Don't you remember when I cut one of them
know, I
cancers
can do
off with a
that.
knife?
yeah, well, I use numbing and stuff, of course. I'm not going to be that mean to you. Let's see, come on, little. These are like stuck on you. I'm going to put a little more pressure on you. Just don't want to bruise you up too much here.
Norma says I don't have any feelings.
Oh, but you do though, right?
As far as pain.
Yeah, okay. See, I just have to work on them a little more. Once I push on them a little bit and I come back, finally they
He'll come
They
up
give
and
in to me.
squeeze you and then
Oh,
wonder
really?
why you yell.
Oh, he's like that kind of rough romantic, huh?
Right.
I reckon.
All right, let's see. I don't know. Those were a little bit stubborn. Let's see if I can get one of these that are closer here. Okay, I'm gonna lift your eye a little bit here. Just see if I can get a couple of these. These are tough because they're hard to get to it over here, and I can't really push against you to extract them. You know what I mean? I can't push against your eye. It'll be uncomfortable. And I think I might. That's why I had you bring the scissor out. I might have to try to snip them off here a little bit. I think they'll come if I just.
What are you calling yourself? The blackhead?
Dr. Pimple Popper.
The Pimple Popper. That's
Right.
It's cute.
And you're the Pimple Poppy. Here
I
they
got
go.
that in my time, yeah.
They're coming now. They're coming. There's another one here. Wait a minute. I just gotta push against you a little bit.
Bruised eye.
Maybe a little bit. You just say you got to get a good story going, I guess, huh? You gotta just tell everybody he acted up. You have to get on him. There we go. See how it's coming out, but it's just slow. They're stuck in there. I have to wiggle this and squeeze. There you go. He's so patient with me though.
He's very good.
Yeah. Is he? Oh. There's a bigger one right there. Good. It's still recording. Good. Okay.
I guess they've done wonders with these kids in their acne now, aren't they?
With acne and stuff. Yeah, we have some good stuff going with acne. It's just, you know, there's still acne is tough. Acne is a tough thing to treat because sometimes some treatments don't work as well. Sometimes you have to get kind of aggressive with them. And you know, acne is not life-threatening, but if you get scars that are permanent, yeah, that can be distressing to people. I know. Are you okay? You're so
My
tough.
whole face is a scar.
He had acne as a
Oh,
teenager.
yes, yeah. I mean, that's probably why you have a little.
And they're just cute as bugs here.
I need
Now they're getting into the teenage,
I
and
got
then
the wrong extract.
one is getting acne so bad it's really ruining their complexion.
Oh,
And
really?
I don't do anything about it.
We are saying, what are you doing? He says, nothing. And I thought, oh,
Well,
she's gonna get
sometimes they don't.
scarred.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I think that is tough. I mean, and you know, what I think is really tough is when a kid really wants to do something with it and the parents maybe can't afford it or they're not so interested in taking them somewhere, you know? It is hard. Oh, let's see if I can get these. I know. Now I'm on a mission. They're right here. Look, they're right here. Can I get them? Let's see if I can express this here a little bit more. I think I can now. Get rid of these little white bumps on here. He didn't know he was signing himself up for this now. I can't push hard here. That's the problem with these is they're so close to the eye yet I can't push hard. They're coming. But slowly, and I have to be gentle with them.
Is your husband still working around you?
My what? My husband? That was him next door, yeah. That was him next door. He was being...
They work together.
Yeah. Yep, he's in this office with me. I'm getting as much of these out as I can. There we go. It just takes a little while. Yours are like, they have to be loved first, I suppose. You have to be nice to them and then slowly they decide to come out. It's like, come on, please, please. And then finally they listen, though not all the way, but I just don't want to push too hard on him. Be very gentle when you're in the area within the orbital bone, you know, on the inside of that bone that you can feel under your eye. Okay, all right, I think those are better. And I just think actually I think that's it really for you. Push my heart right here first. I didn't get all of them. I got better, but I didn't get all of them. That's gonna bother me. When I come back and do your surgery on your forehead, I'll be getting some more.
Oh.
Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry, I'll come back again at it.
Good thing I can't hear these sweet little nothings.
Oh, you were only saying good things.
She's just saying she's going to
I'm talking to your
get
blackheads.
some more of them
Yep.
when she operates
When I
on
come
your
back
forehead.
again. I think we got a good number of the, actually, I'm gonna get this one on your chin. I'll see this one right here. See that one that's kind of trapped? A little pinch here. There's a little bit of something trapped right there. And then I saw one on his other cheek. Pushing on ya. There we go. Cleaning you out a little bit. I think that there's still a little bit there. Good. And then I saw a little bit on the other side, and then we're good. There's a tiny little one on the side. Let's get that one on his lower cheek first. Just push against there and see if you can't get that one out.
What is it, Chandra or is it Sandra Lee?
It's Sandra Lee.
Sandra.
Not Sandra.
Not Sandra,
Sandra. And not Sandy. Not Sandy. I'm not a Sandy. I have a feeling he might call me that now just to get at me.
Upper crust.
I had a math teacher who used to call me Sandy really loud, and all my friends would just go, ah, Sandy, because they knew I did not like it. When I was a kid, you know, Grease was big, and I got teased a lot too that I would, because she was Sandy, Sandra Lee, you know. Well, she ends up being, you know, it's pretty cute at the end, but, you know, they made fun of her during the whole movie. I tried to show that movie to my kids last night. They were like, how old is this movie? Like, get out of here, kids. You don't even know. Go back to your Minecraft or whatever you play. Yeah, I think we got, these popped out pretty well. I mean, I haven't really made a nick. Hey, Popaholics, subscribe here to never miss a Comedone.